Hi, today is April 28th, 2026, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 654 for the year, Pigeons, possibly at peace. Down near Pier 11 there is a lattice of thick wire and thin metal discs suspended a few feet above the water. Sometimes pigeons will perch on a wire or sit on a disc, and I imagine it is gratifying for them to be able to stand there knowing that people can't approach them and force them to fly or meander off. And I imagine they would be at peace listening to the sounds of the lapping water, but of course I have no idea if pigeons are capable of feeling gratitude or feeling at peace. Perhaps pigeons are as incapable as some people are of feeling such feelings. If so, I am as sorry for them as I am for those people. Poem number 655, possibly unnerved fish. The fish in the waters below where the pigeons are perched may be unnerved by the idea that the pigeons might shit on them, but if the pigeons were to shit, the shit might simply rest upon the surface of the water, which would be easy for the fish to avoid. So while it's possible, I rather doubt that the fish are unnerved by the pigeons. Poem number 656, We Are All One. Many years ago, I took in a stranger who knocked on my door. He was old and dirty and smelled bad. I gave him some of what I had. He showered and put on some of my old but clean clothes, and we threw out his old rags, and I fed him, and before he left he said, "I am glad for your sake you did this, because we are all one, and you and I are the same." Several decades later, I found myself homeless and dirty and smelly and old, and I knocked upon a door and was let in by a kind and younger man, who did for me what I had done, and when he sent me on my way, I said, "I am glad for your sake you did this, because we are all one, and you and I are the same." And two more poems, I think. 657, Pickles. I don't know why I never have pickles. I love pickles, so how come every time I open the refrigerator or look in the cupboard, there are never any goddamn pickles? Yesterday I prepared a really nice vegan hamburger sandwich, and I had bread and mustard and ketchup and vegan cheese, and it would have been great if I could have put some pickles on the goddamn thing, but there were no goddamn pickles. And I know why it is. It's because every time I go to the supermarket, I fail to purchase pickles, and then when I bring the groceries home, there are no pickles to put away because I didn't buy any, and that is why yesterday I had a pickleless vegan hamburger sandwich. Incidentally, I would never order a vegan hamburger sandwich, and I would never say hamburger sandwich or vegan hamburger sandwich in any situation other than this situation here, where I happen to be speaking about a lack of pickles to put on said sandwich or burger. Having said all that, I really hope that the next time I go to the supermarket, I buy some goddamn pickles, because I really hate this whole situation of not having any pickles. And the last poem of the day, poem number 658, Perfectly Fine. I used to have a girlfriend who was far more wealthy than me. She liked to get out of the city for the entire summer. And our first summer together, she wanted me to go with her. And I was like, but I love New York in the summertime because no one is here. It's one of the best times to be in the city. We worked it out, and I joined her for a week or two, and it was nice. But if I was going to get out of town for any extended period, it would be in the winter, not in the summer. I hate the cold, and I don't mind the heat at all. If I'm here in New York for all of this coming summer, that will be perfectly fine with me. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.